Welcome, and thank you for joining me today. I'm David Velitas, Director of the Costa Rica Wellness Institute, where we help individuals and corporations discover how to design their fully integrated lives and projects optimally. Today, we're going to talk about cognitive dissonance, decognitive dissonance, and the suffering index gap, which is the time it takes you to go from cognitive dissonance to decognitive dissonance. Very, very meaningful conversation. So why don't we just jump right in? One of the main distinctions in my book are the 8 steps of life by design. So it comes from a place of that really we do get to choose, and we're really the only ones responsible for putting our stops and obstacles in front of us. They really are something that we can change. We can neutralize them. We can go beyond them. So this book is really about showing us how we can do that step by step. I'm currently living in Costa Rica now for over 14 years, and so that's one of the edges that I've jumped off. I've transitioned in and out of many different careers. I've been a coach full-time now for over 25 years. I'm a strategic intervention coach, and I've worked with over thousands of people. And it's really been my privilege and honor to keep helping people to cross this bridge, this gap in information and knowledge from where we are now to what is possible for us, having a sustainable future for humanity moving forward. So without any more introduction, really, I'd just like to jump into the first step. And the first step is owning your cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is designed into people's lives in one way or another, and to one degree or another. It is a base or universal human condition. When people are resolute and have core beliefs which are very strong, and they encounter information or evidence that may work opposite to those beliefs, the new information or evidence cannot be believed or accepted. It creates an experience that is very confronting, called cognitive dissonance. Since certain people believe it is critical to protect their core beliefs, they become delusional, rationalize, defend, justify, or even ignore anything which does not agree with or support the core belief. So it's kind of a universal condition. It's something that is in all of us. We're kind of hardwired that way. And it doesn't have to stop us. That's really the whole point. So the first step is acknowledging that. And so let me give an example of it. One that I like to share with people is about when I was in school, and they would have these pictures in a book of a solar system or a poster or something, and you would see the sun and all the planets and the stars and the black background, and it was like, okay, that's the solar system. Well, it is one representation of the solar system. However, it's not very accurate. But yet we were taught that it was real and that that was really how it was. And now we know much differently. So we are on this spiraling trajectory throughout the universe, going at tens of thousands of miles an hour and just hurling throughout space on our little dirt clod here called Earth. And so perspective is a pretty great thing, but it's fun to look at a video or an image of that now, given what's happened technologically, versus that little poster showing what used to be our solar system. So that would be a degree of some cognitive dissonance that could enter someone's mind if they were to see that new model when they were still believing that old model. It would be like, wow, how could that be? That's not the way I thought that it was. Many other examples exist in our daily lives and with our families, our friends, our relationships. So the practice becomes as we develop distinguishing our cognitive dissonance in our life. It can be about my religion is the right religion, or my political party is the right political party, or it could be my country is the best country. My explanation for why anything is the way that it is the best one. So, but there's something resolute about it, and it doesn't really work to have that very strong opinion without leaving room or opportunity for going beyond that and creating something new. So it's really kind of a trap. And so it's about distinguishing, differentiating what's so, and moving forward so that you won't be stopped by these old ways of thinking. So what are the meanings you give to your reasons? So that's a good question. Life stories regarding your family, work, food, money, religion, exercise, relationships, sex, your marriage, rules about things that should be or should not be, right or wrong, good or bad. Having a judgment about something. It really doesn't serve us to be stuck with one of these reasons or interpretations. But that's all there is to do here, is really just kind of feel and consider that. So all of our fears, problems, stops, obstacles, they all live here inside of cognitive dissonance to one degree or another, in one direction or the other. And they don't have to be the end all to how it is that we design our lives or the quality of the results that we have. So we're going to use strategies to uncover these old meanings that we've assigned to our cognitive dissonances. Decognitive dissonance, DCD, recognition of your power to create and design, differentiating your obstacles and removing your stops, generating new interpretations which align with your optimal aptitude and abilities. These propel you forward into your purpose and maximum contribution to humanity. Your new life by design awaits, our collective consciousness being in alignment. In other words, new interpretations which align with our optimal aptitudes and skill sets, our abilities, and our best toolbox, our skill sets where we have a degree of, we perform highly. It's already our gift and we know we're good at it. So now we become accomplished, and responsible for generating interpretations that forward the motion, give us our purpose, bit driven by our maximum contribution for humanity. So it's really that our new life by design awaits, because this is really one of the main tools to do that. So deconstructing cognitive dissonance by having new insights and generating one new distinction or paradigm at a time. Your creativity and imagination and access to freedom are here. Using metaphors, building pictures in your mind. You can stop and have quiet moments and meditate. Very powerful to have fun with this. We don't want to get stuck or bogged down in thinking it's serious or significant. This is something, it's a process that we're going to practice and we get better with over time. So we're going to access our ability of life by design. It all lives here, it starts here. And as I said, identifying our optimal aptitudes, inspirations, purposes. A lot of us might have those blocked or not be participating in the area where we have our optimal passion or those things that have inspired us, and we're not really living our lives there. We're going to try and get to that and bring it forward so that you can design that into your life, because that's really where your best skill set lives. So our connection to the collective consciousness increases as we begin to be accountable for and generating new interpretations that give us freedom. It is a universal founding principle. So the source of our knowledge and wisdom are in direct correlation with our alignment, satisfaction, and joy. The best is yet to come, and we'll see you on the next video.